Hi guys, I just wanted to show you a couple of books that I picked up over the last few days. The first is The Sirens by Amelia Hart, which is Amelia Hart's the author of Wayward, which I read a few years ago and really enjoyed, and this is her second book. And again, it's like Wayward, it's a book that goes back and forth in time. It's set in this present with a young woman who basically runs away from university because there's something happens to her and she leaves, so she goes to her sister's house, and when she gets to her sister's house, her sister isn't there, and she starts kind of looking into that, and at the same time there's a story about two sisters back in the, I think they're in the 15 or 1600s, and they're being transported to Australia as criminals were back then. I think they're on one of the first ships to go, so it would have been around the 1600s. And basically the place where the sister lives now is where these people were put to start up colonies in Australia. But yeah, I'm really excited to read it because Wayward was so good, and I historical fiction is one of my favourite genres, and I've not read any in ages, so I'm really looking forward to starting that. And then I picked up Sophie's World by Justine Gardner. I had this years ago when I was a teenager, and I read part of it, but I never managed to make it all the way through. But when I'm listening to lectures about classic fiction, there's a lot of philosophy involved in that, and this book basically is a story about a young girl, but it teaches you philosophy as you go. So I picked that up because I thought it would be interesting to read that and kind of get my head around different philosophies and different philosophers and what their views were and stuff, just to kind of broaden my knowledge of it, without having to deep dive into the actual works first, like a kind of beginner's guide type thing. But yeah, I picked those both up during the week, so yeah, looking forward to reading them.